Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Ann here from English Valley Cafe. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Do you know what head means? Head, the noun head. Of course you do, right? This is our head. But head can also be used as a verb. So for example, I can say, where are you headed? I'm heading out now. What does that mean? We're going to talk about it today. As you have probably already noticed, one English word can act as a noun. It can be also a verb, sometimes an adjective as well. And depending on what part of speech it is, the meaning changes. Today in this video, I'm going to go over some common simple English words that have a slightly different meaning than the one that we know, that we're used to, and how they are used in English conversation and spoken English. All right, are you ready to broaden your vocabulary and understand English speakers better? Let's get started. So the first word we're going to talk about is head. Head. And you all know that this is a noun which refers to our body parts, right? This is our head. But this word can also be used as a verb, and it's very common in spoken English to use head to talk about to go somewhere. For example, I might ask you, where are you headed? Where are you headed? So that means, where are you going? Where are you going? You might reply me and say, oh, I'm heading to the train station. Okay, I'm heading to the train station. So heading means that I'm going to go. I'm going to the train station. And at the train station or at the bus station, you might hear something like, oh, the train or the bus is heading northbound or is heading southbound. And that means that the train or bus is going in that direction, going north or going south. A common phrase is head out. Head out, and that means to leave, to go somewhere. So for example, you might call me and say, where are you? I can say, oh, I'm about to head out. I'm about to head out. That means that I'm about to leave. Maybe I'm at home or I'm at the office. I'm about to head out. That means I'm about to leave. We could also add the preposition over, head over. Okay, head over means that you are moving from one place towards another location. You're moving away from where you are to another place, to another location. So for example, let's say you invite me to your house, to your place, and you are expecting me today at 1 o'clock. Okay, so you call me and say, hey, where are you? I might answer you and say, I'm heading over now. Okay, I'm heading over now. That means that I'm going to your place. I'm going to your house now. The next word is work. And we all know what work means, right? We go to work every day. Sometimes we say, oh, this is my work, so I need to focus and do a good job. Okay, so work. There's another meaning of work that we often use in spoken English to talk about if something is functioning properly or effectively. And we usually use this when we are talking about some kind of machine or electronic device. An example of this would be, let's say we work at the office together and one day you tell me, and something's wrong with my computer. It's acting strange and it's not working. It's not working. That means the computer is not functioning the way it's supposed to. So you call for help and they fix your computer, and I might ask you, oh, does it work now? Okay. Does it work now? That means, is the computer running properly? Is it functioning the way it's supposed to? Okay. Does it work now? And everything is going well. You might say, oh yeah, it works. It works now. We could also use work to talk about if a plan or an idea will flow smoothly. For instance, let's say we're planning a party for a friend and we are discussing about the schedule, like what we're going to do, who to invite, our guest list. And as we go through our discussion, at some point I might ask you, oh, will that work? Do you think that will work? as in, do you think that this schedule or whatever we're discussing, this plan, this idea, can it be executed? Will it flow smoothly? Okay, so we can say, oh, do you think that will work? Will this work? Will that work? The next word is tell. And typically when we think of tell, we think of the verb, like to pass on information to another person, right? So, oh, she told me she's coming tomorrow. Or can you tell her to shut the door? Okay, tell. Now there's another meaning of tell, and there's a phrase that we often use in spoken English, and that is, can you tell? Can you tell? This phrase means that, do you notice something? Okay, can you tell? An example would be, let's say you're working really hard on your English pronunciation, right? You're working on the different sounds, on word stress, on the intonation, and you come to me and say, hey, Anne, can you tell that my English pronunciation is better? And I might say, oh yeah, I can tell. So when you're asking me, can you tell? You're asking if I notice the difference, right? That your English pronunciation is better. And when I respond and say, oh yeah, I can tell, that means I'm saying that I notice it. There's one more English word that we commonly use in spoken English that's slightly different from what we are used to, and that's the word room. Room. So we think of the word room typically as like a place, a space in the house, right? Like our bedroom or the bathroom. But we can also use room to refer to space. An example of this would be, let's say we're out shopping and I forgot to bring a bag. So I have a lot of things in my hand, and I might ask you, do you have some room in your bag? Can I put these into your bag? Do you have some room? Or do you have more room in your bag? That means that, do you have space available for me to put my stuff into your bag? Or let's say you are out furniture shopping and you see something that you really want to put in the house, but you have too many things in the house already. So you might say, oh, I don't have any more room in the house for this coffee table or for this lamp. I don't have any more room in the house. That means that you don't have any more space. Okay, there's limited space available, no more room. So these are some simple English words that we often use in spoken English that have a slightly different meaning than what we are used to. So I hope this video was helpful. If it did help you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and please share the video with someone who's learning English. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you want to learn a little bit more English vocabulary phrases for daily English conversation, check out these videos over here, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.